What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Nick here, and today I reveal my predictions for WWE's TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, presented by WWE Supercard 13, where they have new superstars, new card support, and more available on the App Store and Google Play, and also presented by KAY Jewlers, celebrating 100 years of kisses. Every kiss begins with K. And we would also like to send out a special thanks to ADELITAS Way for Ready for Wars, the official TLC theme song, and it's off the album Pray for Peace, available on iTunes and Spotify. And before we get started, I would like to send out a special thanks on behalf of myself and the entire WWE universe. I would like to send out a congrats to Sasha Banks for being a 3-time Raw Women's Champion by defeating Charlotte in a no-holds-barred match this past Monday on Raw. And also a special congrats to Rich Swann on defeating the Brian Kendrick at 205 Live last night, becoming the new Cruiserweight Champion. So congrats to both of them. Alright guys, we are going to kick things off with a chairs match as Baron Corbin goes one-on-one with Kalisto. Now this rivalry began several months ago, where there was a triple threat match to determine a number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship at the time when the Miz was champion at the time. It was Baron Corbin, Kalisto, and I believe Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews pinned Kalisto, which gave him a Intercontinental title opportunity. I think the next week, I believe. I don't remember. I think it was at it was the next week on. Actually, no. It was at SummerSlam. Sorry, SummerSlam earlier this year. And so Baron Corbin thought that Kalisto cost him the match. So for weeks, Baron Corbin kept on attacking Kalisto to the point where Kalisto cannot be cleared to compete. So Kalisto was out for a few months. So Kalisto came back and at Glasgow, Scotland, I believe. Yeah, and the rivalry just kept brewing. So the rivalry should end this Sunday at TLC. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Baron Corbin, because Baron Corbin he on SmackDown Live last night, he attacked Kalisto with a chair, causing a disqualification during his tag team match with the Miz against Dolph Ziggler and Kalisto. So I think that with a back injury, well, minor back injury, sorry, I don't think Kalisto has it. So I'm going with Baron Corbin on this one. Alright guys, now we move on to a no disqualification match as Nikki Bella goes one-on-one with Carmella in one of the most heated rivalries on SmackDown Live. Now ever since Nikki Bella returned to the WWE at SummerSlam earlier this year, Carmella has thought that Nikki Bella was hogging up the spotlight. So Carmella decided to do something about it and attack Nikki Bella from behind. So at Survivor Series, Nikki Bella was supposed to have been the SmackDown Live captain for the women's division, but instead someone had attacked her from behind. Nikki Bella believes that it was Carmella. But, of course, we will never know. And so Carmella, on SmackDown Live last night, she kept on bragging. She was talking about John Cena, Nikki Bella's boyfriend. For those of you who don't watch Total Divas. So yes, this rivalry has went from professional to personal. for Nikki Bella. Honestly, if Nikki Bella doesn't keep her emotions in check, she's gonna lose. So I'm gonna have to go with Carmella on this one, because Nikki Bella, I don't think she can put her emotions in check. But at the same time, I believe she can. But in all seriousness, I'm going with Carmella on this one. Alright guys, now we move on to the Intercontinental Championship, as The Miz will be defending the Intercontinental title, against Dolph Ziggler for the final time. This will be the last time that these two superstars will go against each other for the Intercontinental title, but this time it will be a ladder match. So, the rules of a ladder match, or a TLC match for that matter, are quite simple. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to climb a ladder and retrieve the Intercontinental title. The first superstar to do so will be the champion. Honestly, so this match has been heated. For quite a while. So Dolph Ziggler, he knows a lot about ladders. In fact, I believe it was 2014. Yeah. It was back in 2014, 2 years ago, where Dolph Ziggler was given a Intercontinental title match at this very pay-per-view, TLC. He defeated Luke Harper to become the new Intercontinental Champion, and that was given a Slammy for Match of the Year. So the Miz, he knows a thing or two. In fact, he actually won Money in the Bank. I believe back in 2010. Yeah, about 6 years ago. So both of these superstars know a lot about ladders. But it's all about who has more experience with ladders. And the truth is, my opinion, I think Dolph Ziggler. So I'm going with Dolph Ziggler on this one, because he, like I said, he knows a lot about ladders, and he has been in more ladder matches than The Miz. So I'm going with Dolph Ziggler on this one. Alright guys, now we move on to the tag team division, as Heath Slater and Rhino will be defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championship against the new Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt and yes, the Viper, Randy Orton. Now originally it was supposed to have been American Alpha, but the Wyatt family had told American Alpha that there was one more tag team that they had to face, and that was them. So last night on SmackDown Live, it was American Alpha against Orton and Wyatt, and the match ended with Luke Harper getting involved in the match, as always, and Bray Wyatt hit I think, was it Chad Gable? Yeah, it was Chad Gable with Sister Abigail. So, therefore, the winners were Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Now, honestly, this match is actually could be quite interesting, considering the fact that there's a lot of ego in this match. You know, with Heath Slater kept on begging for a SmackDown Live contract for a while, with Rhino being the gore machine, with Orton being the Viper, and Bray Wyatt, well, being Bray Wyatt. There's a lot of ego in here. So my prediction, I'm gonna have to go with the Wyatts on this one, because Bray Wyatt. Because I think if Bray Wyatt were to continue his antics with Luke Harper, I think that the Wyatts could do it. Plus, not to mention the fact that Randy Orton knows what it's like to win tag team gold. So you know firsthand that Randy Orton is willing to do anything and everything and anything to take the SmackDown tag team titles from Slater and Rhino. So I'm going with the Wyatts on this one. Alright guys, now we move on to the SmackDown Women's Championship as Becky Lynch defends the title against Alexa Bliss in a tables match. Now the rules of a tables match are quite simple. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to put someone through a table. Simple as that. So this rivalry has been brewing ever since Alexa Bliss won a fatal 5-way match a number of weeks, about a month ago, to become the number 1 contender actually a couple of months ago, to become the number 1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship. They were supposed to go at it back in No Mercy, but that was not the case. So Alexa Bliss at No Mercy had to face Naomi. So on SmackDown Live in Glasgow, Scotland, Becky Lynch made Alexa Bliss tap out. Even though Alexa Bliss had her foot on the rope, she still tapped out. So last night on SmackDown Live was the contract signing. So Becky Lynch delivered the first blow. She was about to put Alexa Bliss through a table, but instead the tables were turned, no pun intended, because Alexa Bliss put Becky Lynch through a table. And then later on in the show, Alexa Bliss challenged Becky Lynch to a tables match, and Becky Lynch said, "I accept." And she said that she was going to I believe she said that she was going to prove why Alexa Bliss was nothing more than what did she say? Oh yeah, nothing more than a little bitch. Now I know that there are kids who watch this video. To the parents out there who are watching this video with their kids, I apologize for my language, but those were the exact words of Becky Lynch. So we now have this match. Honestly, Alexa Bliss, she's too overconfident, and the funny thing about that is that when you're overconfident, you intend to lose. So I'm going with Becky Lynch on this one, because Alexa Bliss, she's too overconfident over the fact that she thinks that she's gonna win the SmackDown Women's Championship. But the reality is that I don't think she's gonna win because she's too overconfident. Alright guys, now we move on to our main event. It is a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE World Championship, as the phenomenal AJ Styles will defend the title against Dean Ambrose. Now this rivalry has been going on ever since Backlash, where AJ Styles kicked Dean Ambrose below the belt and won and took the title from Ambrose. The rivalry has been spewing for months. As Survivor Series, Dean Ambrose was the first superstar to be eliminated from the Survivor Series match, thanks to AJ Styles. So later on in the match, Dean Ambrose came out and attacked AJ Styles, which led to a Shield reunion. That's right, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose performed a triple power bomb on AJ Styles forcing Styles to be eliminated. And even though SmackDown Live won that match, Shane McMahon thought that Dean Ambrose was out of control. So that SmackDown, so on that SmackDown, Shane McMahon had banned Dean Ambrose from the building, but that didn't stop him. That didn't stop Dean Ambrose from re-entering the arena and causing AJ Styles to lose a ladder match against James Ellsworth for Ellsworth's SmackDown Live contract. So then last night on SmackDown Live, where we had the return of the Ambrose Asylum, Dean Ambrose was interviewing James Ellsworth, and Styles came out. Ambrose and Styles were bickering, and that led to AJ Styles attacking James Ellsworth to the point where Ellsworth was in the hospital. So after the main event, which was the Wyatt Family American Alpha No More Contenders match, Styles interrupted Slater and Rhino's interview, and Ambrose went ahead and attacked AJ Styles. So we now have this Sunday. Honestly, both of these superstars are good, but when it comes to any match involving ladders, it's all about who has the experience with ladders. Dean Ambrose has so much experience with ladders that earlier this year at Money in the Bank, he actually won the Money in the Bank contract, and he cashed it in on Seth Rollins to become the champion, which bears the reason why the title is on SmackDown Live. So I am gonna have to go with I can't call it. I'm split. I'm split between these two because they're both good. So I can't. This is one match I cannot call. We'll just have to wait until this Sunday. Alright, well that is it. That is it for the TLC predictions. If you enjoyed this video, please post comment below, like and subscribe for more, and be sure to follow me on Twitter for everything WWE and everything Yu-Gi-Oh! At WWE_Minister for rumors, match card updates, news and more, and also at Yu-Gi-Oh! Player 96 for future openings, tech profiles, minder updates, and more. I'll put links in the description below so you can check me out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the WWE Network, because when you do, for new subscribers only, you will get the entire month of December for free, including this Sunday, TLC, and also RoadBlock End of the Line, where Kevin Owens will be defending the WWE Universal Championship against the United States Champion Roman Reigns. So if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And on that, this is your boy Nick here, signing off.